know that this information is about 2 days old, and a lot of political commentators have, like 6 and Hammer, have actually looked into the topic itself and made in-depth videos about it. I still think it's important to understand why Joe Biden is even focusing on the whole healthcare issue, this whole family glitch that apparently the Biden administration is trying to look into, despite the fact that there are a whole lot of other things that are going on right now in the world. So here's the thing when it comes to healthcare. This is specifically in terms of what is called the family glitch, and here is Time Magazine talking about this online. President Joe Biden announced Tuesday that his administration is proposing a tweak to the Affordable Care Act to make health insurance more affordable for millions of Americans. This shift would fix what is known as the family glitch, a loophole that has prohibited more than 5 million people from accessing subsidized health plans on the ACA marketplaces, even if they don't actually have other affordable options. It's a huge deal, says Katie Keith, director of the Health Policy and Law Initiative at Georgetown Law's O'Neill Institute. It's one of the biggest things the Biden administration can do on its own to expand coverage. What she just said, that's actually a big understanding of why Biden is doing this. It's one of the biggest things the Biden administration can do on its own to expand coverage. And as we have seen for the last nearly year and a half, Biden has not really gotten anything done. And as a matter of fact, anything that he's actually accomplished has actually caused a lot of problems, such as that 1.5 trillion spending plan that he managed to get passed through Congress with Joe Manchin's help, but of course he couldn't get Build Back Better. As a result of passing the $1.5 trillion plan, inflation skyrocketed. The price of goods has skyrocketed. And keep in mind, this was before the Russian invasion of Ukraine. So, in terms of what she just said, what Katie Keith said, Biden is trying to get a win of some kind. He wants to gain some kind of praise for actually doing something. And the best way, according to him, at least from what I'm seeing, is through healthcare. Why? Simple. He was the vice president under Barack Obama. Barack Obama, as a lot of us see, is basically the architect of the Affordable Care Act, also known as Obamacare. And it had been a major, and I still say it's still a major a major talking point within the political atmosphere. Although I would say that considering the changes that has been happening across the entire globe, it's low on the list. But nonetheless, Joe Biden thinks that this is a bit an easy win. This is something that the executive department can do, and he can have some kind of name recognition behind it. But to me, I honestly believe that politically this is going to backfire. As I stated before, there's not really much mention or much of an issue in regards to healthcare at this very point. It's pretty low on the list. Stick and Hammer also mentions other issues like Ukraine, Biden inflation, unemployment, spending, those major issues that Americans are more concerned with, and rightfully so. But apparently, Joe Biden is focusing on a topic that is such low appeal right now for the average American. Currently, they're not thinking about healthcare. They're thinking about trying to get as much money as possible. They're thinking about trying to keep their job. They're thinking about not paying as much for gas. That's what they're thinking of. And Joe Biden, this will not give him any recognition whatsoever. In fact, he will still be seen as useless and inept. Hell, even the Prince, written by Niccolo Machiavelli, even suggests that this is to be the case. in Chapter 21 how a prince must act in order to gain reputation, which is something that Joe Biden is trying to do. After all, political reputation means a lot, and the more political reputation that you have, or the more notoriety, the more that you can actually get stuff done. So here is what it says. Nothing causes a prince to be so much esteemed as great enterprises in giving proof of prowess. We have our own way, we have in our own day Ferdinand, and I'm going to be going on to give it to add the example of what Niccolo Machiavelli says here. We have in our own way Ferdinand, King of Aragon, the present King of Spain. He may almost be termed a new prince, because from a weak king, he has become for fame and glory the first king in Christendom, and if you regard his actions, you will find them all very great and some of them extraordinary. At the very beginning of his reign, he assailed Granada, and that enterprise was the foundation of his state. At first, he did it at his leisure and without fear of being interfered with. He kept the minds of the barons of Castile occupied in this enterprise, so that thinking only of that war they did not think of making innovations, and he thus acquired reputation and power over them without their being aware of it. What has Biden done that has earned them political reputation? Specifically, anything to get the job done, or something that he would be notorious or praised for. You can't really say anything about Biden. At most, you can talk about his $1.5 trillion plan, but that's about it. Hell, you can even talk about Ketanji Brown Jackson being the first black woman in history, and most people would be like, we don't care about that. What is it that he actually did that you can consider maybe controversial? You can't consider Ketanji Brown Jackson's nomination to be controversial, but I mean in the policy sense, something that puts him on the map. You can't really do that. Obama, on the other hand, you can. The very first thinking when you think about Barack Obama, you think about the Affordable Care Act. Whether you like it or dislike it, you always think about Barack Obama. This is what put him on the map. This, even though he's no longer the president, he's still a major name. He's still a major hold brand in the Democratic Party. And people definitely pay attention to that. So Biden is trying to piggyback Joe Biden is trying to piggyback off of Barack Obama to try to gain some kind of a win. Honestly, it won't work. And this actually goes back with the prince, of the things of which men and especially princes are praised or blamed. So let me find the part here. This is from my old book that I've had for like 10, maybe 15 years already. I know that everyone will admit that it would be highly praiseworthy in a prince to possess all the above named qualities that are reputed good, but as they cannot all be possessed or observed, human conditions not permitting of it, it is necessary that he should be prudent enough to avoid the scandal of those vices in which would lose him the state, and guard himself, if possible, against those which will not lose it him, but if not able to, he can indulge them with less scruple. And yet he must not mind incurring the scandal of those vices, without which it would be difficult to save the state. For if one considers well, it would be found that some things which seem virtues would, if followed, lead to one's ruin, and some others which appear vice result in one's greater security and well-being. Again, Barack Obama is already the architect of the Affordable Care Act. He is praised and blamed. Biden will not necessarily help give himself a reputation of being praised for adding something new to the Affordable Care Act. In fact, it's going to be I would say he would in this case of healthcare, he would be neither praised nor blamed. And I say that's a big issue when it comes to politics, because there's no attention on you. Absolutely none. Hell, Donald Trump knew about this, and everyone knows a lot of what he did. Take, for instance, what he did in North Korea, becoming the first president to step foot in that country, and establishing treaties with Israel, trying to normalize ties with the country. That's just one of the few things that he's done. And that's earned him some political notoriety. Even taking a look of, say, in a domestic sense, Governor Ron DeSantis over the quote-unquote "don't say gay" bill. By the way, I actually read the bill. It does not say you can't say gay or try to silence people. It's ridiculous. But nonetheless, these things, especially his fight against Biden and his administration, has earned him political notoriety and is making him a rising star within the Republican Party. Biden is just there. And no one likes to be associated with this guy. Because he's practically useless in the political sense. Hell, you can see this when Joe Biden was with Barack Obama in the White House. A lot of dignitaries were there, military dignitaries, and who they didn't want to talk to? Barack Obama. Joe Biden, absolutely not. And he just looked befuddled and confused. Him trying to get a win somehow from the Affordable Care Act may be the easy way, but it will not help him. It will not help him make his mark, make a mark on his political legacy, and it will not. I repeat, it will not change how Americans feel about him. He's picking the lowest issue that Americans currently are focusing on. If he were smart, and if he didn't have dementia or Alzheimer's, he would focus on on these much bigger important issues, such as the economy. But no, he's not. He's just trying to get an easy win. But it will not help him in the polls, and it will not help him or the Democrats in 2022. My name is Noah Meehan on The Arc of Truth. Please post any comments down below, like this video, subscribe, and share with friends. Also, if you have any issues regarding how I make my videos, such as how I speak, or if you want me to replace my computer camera or anything like that, please post them down in the comment section down below or directly message me. Thank you.